Hello, welcome to Amazon Live. I'm Cathy with Gear Beast, and today we're going to be talking about the cell phone wallet. It's a stick-on wallet that you can put on the back of your phone, and it has a wristlet. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. It's under $10. We have several colors for you to choose from, and then I'll walk you through how to put it on your phone and all of the features in here. So, just so you know, the first couple colors that we have, and they are fabric, so I'll bring it up close so you can see it a little bit later. But here we have the lavender, we also have purple, then we have a black, and the black kind of looks like a charcoal gray, but we do have a charcoal gray, which is even lighter. And then finally, we have a navy color as well. So let me just show you 5 colors to choose from, and I'm gonna bring this up front so that you can see it really closely. So basically, here's the case here. You stick it on either the back of your phone, it could be the back of your phone case or something like that as well. And then take a look at this. So you have a magnetic wallet closure right here, and this has RFID protection. So some credit cards have RFID. It's a technology that prevents other types of scanners from accessing your personal data in the wallet. And then the best part is you also have access to this wristlet. And the wristlet is adjustable as well so that you can really be completely hands-free. That's really what Gear Beast is all about. It's about these mobile accessories that gives you the ability to just kind of live without being tethered to your phone, right? I mean, we're tethered in the maybe a more literal sense because we always want it with us, but we're not physically having to hold on to it. I can hold my cup of coffee, I can, hold my bag, hold my groceries, hold the kids, hold whatever it is, and not worry about the fact that my phone might fall. So it's under $10 for all of these, and let me just show you with one of the samples here how this is going to attach to your phone. So you see here, you have enough space, by the way, in this little wallet to fit maybe about 3 credit cards. You could put a little bit of cash in there as well, but then take a look at the back. So this is the sticky in the back that you would put on your phone like this, or on your phone case, so you get to decide. And then we do have various colors to choose from. I'm gonna bring them all up front really close for you so that you can get a good feel. What's nice is that it feels like a luxurious wallet. It doesn't feel like something you'd find for a phone. It really feels quite luxurious, and it's nice and soft. So let me just bring this up close so I can show it to you a bit better. So this here is called the lavender. See how nice and light it is? It does have some pink undertones, but it also has like a bit of gray undertones. Then this one here is the purple, that's a bit brighter. This one here is the black. Then we do have a charcoal gray for you as well, and a navy. So see, there's some subtleties in the colors there. And what's really nice with this is, so many times I just find myself taking a bigger bag, and I don't know if you're like me, but I have like these big bags, backpacks, and I just have so many things in it. There's the books, there's the water bottles, there's all these things. And sometimes I don't want to take that. Sometimes I'm just running into the store to grab something real quick, or I'm running into the school to drop someone off real quick, and I don't need to carry a big bulky bag. So something like this is perfect because I can carry 3 cards, the essentials: a credit card, an ID, maybe a health insurance card, maybe, $20 or some cash like that. And I have my phone, so we always want to be next to our phone, right? In case we're ready to take the picture, in case we need to make an emergency call, whatever it might be. And I have the wristlet, so I don't even have to worry about dropping it. I can have my coffee cup, or, now that we're doing holiday shopping, I could be holding boxes of products that I'm bringing into the doorstep from my house, whatever it is, and I'm still attached. And just so you know, this is compatible with virtually every phone, right? It's a sticky, like this, a nice big sticky. You have a lot of surface area there, which is great. Sometimes you'll find some things may only be sticky in the corners, and it makes it easier for that to peel off, right? This is really the whole thing. It's not a reusable sticky, so once you put it on your phone case or on your phone, it's there until you take it off. And then let me just give you a close look again at how that works. So look at the size. This is, one of the newer iPhones. Again, it works with virtually any phone. Fits really nicely there. Look at the hardware, right? This is like real nice hardware. As I said, this feels very luxurious. You see this, pebbled leather there at the top, a magnetic closure, which is really nice. nice and secure there. And then once you open it, you have just enough space to put, just a couple cards, your ID, your credit card, maybe a little cash, whatever it might be. Look at the hardware here on the loop. If I needed to take off this loop, I can, but why would you, right? Because that's part of it, is being hands-free. And then here you have that adjustable wristlet, so you can just put that on there and then just carry your phone as you go. So it could not be easier. It's under $10. Think about, any stocking stuffers and all these little teacher, thank you gifts and all these things that are coming up. We have several colors for you to choose from. And again, I just want you to remember that this really does feel nice, and it's a quality product, and you could feel that the second you get it out of the package. And just as a reminder too, here's the back sticky, so that's what you're gonna put on your phone or case. So this is the lavender. This one here, right next to it, is called purple. Then we have some of these darker colors here. This is called black. This one is the charcoal gray, and that is the navy. So I'll just hold those all side by side so you can see there. They all have the gold hardware on them with that black pebbled leather on the trim. And so you can use it with, pretty much any phone, your phone case, your different types of, whether you have a Galaxy, whether you have the iPhones, whether you have the Google phones, it fits on all of that. And just to give you a feel for those dimensions, there you go. It's a couple of inches here and then a little bit shorter here. And it fits, it's nice and thin. So this isn't meant to replace your wallet unless you're the type of person who really only has a couple, cash and cards or something like that. But this is really meant so that you have it in your bag and you can quickly grab what you need when you're just on the go, right? And you think about all those times that we're on the go. Just try to think of some of those moments when you don't want to have your hands filled with a bunch of things. You're taking packages in and out of the car. You want to hold on to, the little ones at the park, crossing the street, heading to school, whatever it might be. You want to, you're at work and maybe you're still working in an office and you just need to quickly grab your card to get the cup of coffee or to get lunch. Whatever it is, there are so many instances when we don't want to be bogged down by carrying things that are too heavy, and this is perfect for that. Even if I'm just going for a walk, walking the dog at night, during the day, whatever it might be, I'm hands-free, I can hold a leash, I can hold virtually a lot of things, right? And not worry about my, multi-$100 phone falling and cracking or whatever it is. And as you can see, it's really nice and secure. And then of course, as a reminder, it does have RFID protection. So a lot of bank cards have RFID technology, and the downside of it is that it allows, a scanner can pick up that data from your card. And so a lot of wallets now have RFID protection, and just know that this has that as well. It's to help protect your identity. And then as you go inside, you'll just see this is nice and textured, but very soft. It's just so luxurious. You have that pebbled texture here. You have that magnetic closure. Look at how sophisticated that looks. This doesn't read as a cell phone accessory. I would pay for this as just a wallet, right? But think about this, under $10, and you have this really nice texture and just kind of luxurious quality here. You have the ability that if you wanted to take off the wristlet, you could, because it would just loop right out of this here, this little loop. But, that's kind of part of it, is why we want to be hands-free, and so we want the ability to have that wristlet, and then you could adjust it. So you don't have to worry about that. And again, it's enough space for about 3 cards. So your ID, your bank card, maybe a health insurance card, maybe $20, some kind of cash that you can fold in there. And you do have the magnetic closure, so it is nice and sealed, plus it's on the wristlet. And because it's a nice tight fit in there, you don't have to worry about things like slipping and sliding, because it's a nice thin little pocket there. And let me just remind you how it is that you put this on your phone, because I have a little sample here to show you. So when you get this, it's gonna come in a little bag. And when you get this right here is all the surface area that you're gonna have to stick onto your phone case, your brand new phone. A new phone just came out. Maybe that's one of those phones that you're giving somebody in your family, the kids, whatever it might be, for a holiday gift. And one thing that you wanna make sure of is that when you're gifting something like that, and if you have kids in your family, they're gonna be asking for it, they probably already have. And you wanna make sure that they're not dropping it. So this is a perfect little thing. It's for adults, but certainly for children as well, teens and things like that are getting their phones, because they don't carry purses like we do. They're not as used to having these things around. And so this is perfect because it just lets them have their essentials, a wristlet, that way they're not losing it. There's no excuse, right? It's on them all the time. And they can still do everything, like all the bike riding, everything. So let me just show you the colors again. We have 5 colors to choose from. It's under $10. This color right here is called lavender. I know it may look more gray on your screen. There are some pinky undertones in there. So just know it's like a nice happy medium. Now this is a bit more vibrant. That is called purple. And then here we have some of our darker hues. So take a look at this. The one right here is called black. And then the one in the middle is charcoal gray, and then the one here at the end is navy. So you can see some of those tones there. And I just want to remind you, it does have RFID protection. So when you're putting your credit cards in here, you can really feel confident that, you have that extra layer of protection that's protecting your identity. So let me just show you exactly how this works. You see here, it fits on the back of virtually any phone. I mean, a lot of phones now, they're as large as almost 7 inches, right? The Galaxies are about 7 inches. The new iPhones are about that size as well. So they're quite large now, although this is actually not the size of the Pro. This one's a bit smaller, if that helps you decide. And then here you can see it covers a decent amount of the phone. You can put it right on your phone and not worry about the damage if you decide to take it off later on, or you could put it on your case if you want the ability to, just mix things up. And then here you have a nice thin pocket, right? Look at this magnetic closure, that pebbled leather. Check out the stitching. It really does look luxurious for something that you're able to pick up for under $10. Nice soft fabric here, the stitching on both the top and the ends. You have the gold hardware. Strong magnet here, you could probably hear that snap. And then as you open it, you have enough space to put that ID, the extra little bit of cash that you need to carry with you, your credit card, the health insurance information, whatever it might be. And the best part is you do have that wristlet, which is adjustable. So if you need to tighten it up for whatever reason, if you know anybody who, I think of my grandma who, personally, these phone accessories, as I said, is really for everybody, but I think of people who really need to be hands-free. I think of my little, 11-year-old sister, 16-year-old sister that are just, they don't carry the purses, and so, but they always have their phones on them, and all I can worry about is such an expensive phone potentially falling and dropping, right? Because they don't want to use the cases either. And so something like this is perfect for them. But then I think of, my grandma who would always had her walker and would always forget her phone because she just didn't have a place to have it on her. And I always wanted her to have that phone on her, right? So this is perfect for that. And then I think of people like my aunt who they like the little mini crossbodies. They don't want a big bag. Perfect for that because you could just carry the essentials or just slip it into your pocket. It fits seamlessly. So let me just show you these colors again really quickly. We have 5 colors for you to choose from. They're all under $10. This choice here, these are our lighter colors. The first one that you're seeing here that I'm tapping, that is called lavender. Then we have purple, so you see those beautiful shades there. Then we move on to some of our darker hues here. This one right here that I'm tapping, that's called black. The one in the middle is charcoal gray. And then the one all the way to the end is navy. And you'll notice they all have the gold hardware. They all have that black pebbled leather trimmings along with the stitching. And by the way, think about that. When you think of high quality products, right, something as small as the stitching is so significant because if you just glued 2 pieces of fabric together, how quickly is that going to come apart on you? I mean, I'm sure you've bought things at the store that came apart like that because they weren't made well. And so this is something that you can really feel confident. I know we're talking about a price point that's incredibly affordable, so it seems odd almost to liken it to something luxurious, but think about that because these little details here, that stitching is what makes the difference, right? When we think about t-shirts that we buy, do we want it to be embroidered or do we want an ironed on patch? And why? Well, we want it to be embroidered because it lasts longer, right? So think about that with this as well because you do have that stitching all throughout, which is really going to help your cards, your IDs, your cash, whatever it is that you're putting in here, stay nice and secure. In addition, to the magnetic clasp here. And so you do have that gold tone hardware. Again, it's a nice size here. Just enough space to fit a credit card. So if you take a credit card and put it on the back of your phone, if you're trying to get an idea of the dimensions, just add a couple centimeters around it, and that's the size that we're talking about. And then you do have the wristlet. You can remove it if you need to, but again, that's part of it. And then you can just adjust that right around your wrist. You have, I mean, I could put 2 hands in here, okay? So it's nice and large, which is perfect. And then again, it doesn't matter what kind of phone you have. It doesn't matter what kind of case, you know, if you have a hard plastic case, if you have, you know, it doesn't matter if there's like the glittery cases or whatever it might be. As long as you have something kind of nice and hard and sturdy that's similar to your phone, then that's perfect. And then in terms of the colors, just to show you again, and I want you to know too that when you get this home, it's gonna have this red sticky in the back. You have to peel that sticker off, clean your phone, make sure there's no dust or, you know, anything gooky on it. Clean your phone and then, or the case, and then peel this off and you just stick it on, and it could not be easier. Within, you know, let it dry maybe for 60 seconds and then your phone will be nice and secure. So in terms of the colors, these two here are the lighter ones. This is called lavender and this one here is called purple. And then here are our darker tones. We have the black at the end. In the middle, we have charcoal gray. And then the first one here is called navy blue. So you have 5 colors to choose from for under $10. And of course you have that expedited shipping as well. And the other thing I want you to think about, now is really the time to start picking up those holiday gifts. I mean, I know things are a little bit different this year, but a lot of us still want to show gratitude to, you know, the teachers who have been trying so hard, to the nurses, you know, just the people who have been helping our community. Maybe we have a white elephant gift going on. This is so easy, under $10. I even saw something on my Facebook page, maybe you've seen this, it's kind of been circulating around, where it's like a white elephant gift with just complete strangers and people sign up for it, and the limit is $10. Well, guess what? This is $10 and or under $10 actually, and you don't have to worry about what the person's gender is on the other end or what their favorite colors are, right? This is so simple and easy, and everybody can use it. You don't have to worry about their age, because my 11-year-old sister, my 16-year-old sister, my 70-year-old aunt, my 98-year-old grandma, right? They all have a phone, right? So this is perfect for that. And the best part is, you know, aside from being hands-free, which is really, you know, that's what GearBeast is all about. GearBeast is all about providing us with accessories that allow us to be hands-free with our phones, so that we can hold a cup of coffee, so that we can hold the kids, so that we can, you know, walk the dog during the day or at night, so that we could grab our phone with our, you know, essentials, our cash, our credit cards, our wallet, whatever, to just go run and grab coffee across the street real quick or whatever it is, and not be bogged down by a big heavy bag. You know, you're just running into the store to pick up the delivery that you ordered, the takeout that you ordered, and you just want to pay real quick. You don't need to carry a bunch of stuff with you. And so that's really what GearBeast is about. It's about giving us that flexibility. But it's also, you know, just about having that convenience. We have that wallet here. It does have the RFID protection. I don't know if you heard me say that before, but it does have RFID protection. It's just wide enough to fit about 3 cards. So you think about that ID, your driver's license, whatever it might be, your work ID, your you know, credit card, bank card, something like that. Maybe a health insurance card. I always like to have that on me as well. Or you just put $20 in there. You have the magnetic closure. So you could just close that up. And as a reminder, you do have, you know, it's a really high quality product. You have this stitching throughout. So you're not gonna have, you know, things peeling apart on you because they're glued. It is stitched, look at the detail there, completely throughout. And then you have this pebbled texture here, this cloth here, the gold hardware, the wristlet, which is adjustable so you can tighten it up. If I wanted to, if I didn't wanna put this on my wrist for whatever reason, I can tie this to the end of a chair. I can, you know, loop this on the something like that. Like, think about the corner of a chair or whatever it is if I needed to put it down for a moment. But honestly, I would never put my phone down because I am obsessed with it and I use it for absolutely everything. The photos, everything. And by the way, if you are taking photos, think about this. It's on your wrist. How easy is it to just take a picture, and drop it again if you wanted to, right? That's what it's all about, is that I don't have to worry that my multi-$100 phone is going to hit the ground and cost me another couple $100 because for less than $10, I have that little bit of extra security. So I just want to show you the colors again before we wrap this up here. This is the lavender. And we have the purple. So you have those two colors there. Everything has the black trim with the pebbled leather. Everything has that gold hardware there. Then over here, the darker colors, we have the black here on the end. In the center, you have the charcoal gray, and then you also have navy. And I want to remind you before I sign off, is that if you have any of those holiday gifts coming up, there's so many holidays. I think between like November and December, there's like some 30 holidays for all different cultures, right? So if you have something, you just want to give somebody a little thank you, a little, holiday gift, whatever it might be, this is under $10. You can thank the neighbor for all the snow plowing that they've been helping you with, or all the leaves that they've been helping you with, whatever it is. It's so simple. And if you wanted to even, let's say you're planning an even larger gift and you wanted to put a gift card in there, how easy would that be? Because I want to show you when you get this home, it comes in a little bag like this that you can easily open. So if you wanted to slip something in the bag, a little extra gift card or whatever it is that, would personalize the gift even more for you, you can certainly do that because it's not going to look like the gift was opened or anything. So that's something important too. So less than 5 colors to choose from, less than $10, and of course it ships to you really quickly, which is what we all love nowadays. So you can pick that up right here on Amazon. You have the link for you right below. See you next time.